So I know we've all been told that Iran is this dangerous, radical, backwards place filled with terrorist camps, angry mobs, women getting beaten in the street. And if all you've ever seen is what's on the news, you definitely believe that. But take a look at this video and be the judge for yourself, okay? This video was done last summer. And I'll fast forward and cut through certain parts because it's a long video, but I'll always leave the link in the description on my YouTube so that way you guys can go ahead and take a look at it for yourself. Bread looks crazy good, doesn't it? Looks like New York City, Lower Manhattan. I mean, these are normal people shopping, walking to work, probably sitting in cafes, I'm sure, taking their kids out. I'm going to tell you what you don't see. You don't see the mobs. You don't see military checkpoints. What you're not seeing here is fear. It's just life. Infrastructure looks solid. Fancy looking stores. Probably got electronics, furniture. It's all here. Roadways look great. Kind of reminds me of Mexico. Those 2 lanes in Mexico. I haven't been to Mexico, Cancun in a long time, but that's what it reminds me of. There you go. That's Central Park. I don't think you can build a city like this in chaos. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the women here, right? Some are wearing a hijab. Some are wearing it loose, you know, with some hair showing. No one's yelling at them. No one's policing them in the streets, throwing bricks at them. Train stations look legit. Definitely look cleaner than New York City subway stations. People wearing masks, some aren't. I will say I do see a lot more men than women, but you see women. You definitely see women here. They look like a liberal over there to the left. I'll tell you what you don't see. You don't see a bunch of dudes swinging from the bars and playing hip hop and break dancing and going nuts on the subway. You don't see that. You also don't see homeless people taking up the entire bench or the entire cart because they stink. You don't see that either. I don't think we can say that, Iran isn't just some caricature of oppression. That's the image they paint. That's what we see. As you can see here, like it's full of layers, man. Urban, rural, secular, religious, people walking around looking over. You don't see people walking around looking over their shoulder. They're relaxed. They look present. They look normal. And as you can see, Iran isn't a home to only Muslims. You have Christians, you have Jews, Zoroastrians. You don't hear that much, do you? It's easier to lump 88 million people or 90 million people, whatever it is, into one label and call it a day. So easy to do that. Now, I know we've been fed the same images, right, and the same videos for 40 years. Death to America, black flags, burning embassies. That's not what you're seeing right now, right? Like I said, this was last year. You're seeing families, everyday people. Looks like students, taxis all over the place. You're seeing normal life. Families in the park. And the good thing is that the reason why I chose this video is that it wasn't filmed like on some, major production type movie set, right? There are no actors here. No one's even paying attention to the camera, right? You have some people that'll look at it here and there, but that's about it. And partly because this is real. It seems very peaceful, even in the countryside, right? You had to look at the roadway, the farms, the homes, the traffic. I don't think this looks like some sort of war zone, This looks like every other nation trying to live. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that the government is perfect. No government is perfect. And I'm not ignoring protests or the problems that are happening within. But what I'm showing you is what you were most likely never meant to see, right? The calm, the culture, the human side to this country. You guys were never meant to see that. Because if you only ever see the worst of a place, then you'll never believe its people actually deserve any better. All right. And with over 88 million people in Iran, I would say, and 99% of them are honestly just trying to live. Anyway, with that being said, I'll leave that there and I'll see you guys on the next one.